What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the 7-year, $49 million deal that Dion Phaneuf is about to ink with the Toronto Maple Leafs, an extension. Darren Dreger tweeted it this morning. Looks like it's Bob McKenzie said about a week ago what we done before the new year. And Bob McKenzie says it, you can take it to the bank. So, Dreger said today it's just a few things to get, a couple kinks to get ironed out in terms of the contract language, but, it's all but a done deal. So I'm going to operate on the presumption that it is that it's roughly 7 years, $7 million per $49 million total. The way I look at it is he's the same age as Shea Weber and signed a contract for half as long because of the new CBA, which the term I have no problem with. $7 million though, for him, we'll get to that in a second. The cap is going up. The Toronto Maple Leafs have the money. I think, to be honest with you, if there wasn't a cap in hockey, they would be the happiest team in the league, where they print money up there. But I don't have a problem with the contract. I just have a problem with people that consider Dion Phaneuf a number one defenseman. For example, this year he's a plus player for the first time since 2008, his third year in the league. Back when he was having 60-point seasons. Hasn't come close to that since. Had 47 in 2009, 32, 30, 44, 28 last year on prorated shortened season, and 14 this year through 38 games. So he's reset. There's been a definite recession in his game, I think. Obviously, he's playing in a different role than he did in Calgary. He's probably played more games with the Leafs than he did with Calgary. Actually, no, I take that back. But you catch my drift. And, he's obviously more of a defensive defenseman now, relied upon to be a shutdown guy, but he's a shutdown guy on a team that's given up the most shots on goal in the NHL, So that's, I like Phaneuf as a player. I don't dislike the contract. Like I said, I have an issue with people that consider Dion Phaneuf a number one defenseman because he's not. There's maybe 12 guys in the league I consider number one defenseman. I'd probably, if you rank the defensemen in terms of guys I want to build a team around, blue line around, I'd probably rank him, 12th or 13th. So yeah, by default he's number one defenseman because he's, top 30 defenseman. But there isn't that it factor. And I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure he's a good person. He's a great hockey player. But, I just think he can do better if you're number one defenseman. But, the contract I don't have a problem with because, like I said, the cap's going up. The term is pretty good. He's 28. The contract will expire when he's 36. So, it'll cover him through most of his prime. Through, the bulk of his prime. And, the other thing with Phaneuf in Toronto is that they got him for nothing. I mean, that trade, was it 4 years ago, was absolute highway robbery. I mean, Brian Burke should be arrested for thievery. Schustrom, Phaneuf, Ollie for Jamal Mayers, Hagman, Stage, and Ian White. Yeah, great deal. It explains why Calgary's in the middle of an eternal rebuilding process that has no end in sight. But bottom line with the Phaneuf deal, don't dislike it. I just think Phaneuf's a little overrated. And that's, like I said, it's probably not even a knock on him. He is what he is. I have to speak the truth on what I think he is. But anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on Dion Phaneuf's 7 year, $7 million per year, $49 million extension. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.